Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diverse Goddess. It's Hannah, and in today's video we are going to be continuing the astrology series, but we are going to be diving into the Libra personality. So if you were born between September 22nd and October 22nd, then you were born under the sign of Libra. So Libras are a masculine cardinal air sign, and its ruling planet is Venus, just like Taurus. So these people are also a lover of love and beauty. And these people are also represented by the scales, or the scales of justice. And that's pretty much how these people operate. They're very much about justice and fairness, and also about trying to keep the scales in balance. And so Libras are very much about balance and seeking balance, and also they are in the pursuit of balance. A lot of people just assume that Libras are just balanced people, but they're actually in this life to learn about balance and to be in the pursuit of balance. And they also have a very peaceful and harmonious way about them, and also an attitude of like, can't we all just get along? And so Libras are indeed in this lifetime to learn about balance and balance for other people. So if a fight breaks out, a Libra will think, how do we balance this? If there are two points of view or two separate sides to something, how do we balance this? Or if a Libra feels overwhelmed in their own life, they'll think, how can I balance this? And so they are always trying to find the middle ground or the compromise. So these people are neither a glass is half full or a glass is half empty. They are the glass is balanced type of people. And this is actually one of Libra's gifts, is that they have such an ability to see both sides of a situation very clearly, and this helps them to be able to find the middle ground and to come to a compromise. And Libras are also an air sign, and so they will have a very sharp and intellectual mind, and also a creative mind, and they will tend to express themselves through many creative outlets. And because Libras are ruled by the planet Venus, which is about love and beauty, Libras will also have an appreciation for beauty, and they will seek a love that is balanced. And because Libras are about fairness, justice, and beauty, they will also be highly diplomatic. And they will also have a grace and class about the way that they communicate. And because Libras have such an appreciation for love and beauty, they really won't be tolerant of anything that's too rough, or language that's too vulgar, or violence of any kind, or actually anything that is just shows injustice of any kind. This just doesn't sit well with their system, period. And this Venus influence on Libras will also translate into their appearance. So they will tend to put themselves together in a very graceful way. And they'll also be drawn to anything else in life that has a lot of beauty, or anyone else who moves in life with a lot of peace and grace, and anything else that will tend to make the world a little more beautiful. And because Libras have such a knack for seeing both sides of a situation very clearly, this can actually become an issue for them when it comes to making decisions or what to choose. And even as something as small as what to have for dinner, Mexican or pizza. So they will do really well with someone who can be more decisive and say, you know what, let's have pizza. And then a Libra will feel a sense of relief and be like, yes, I agree, pizza it is. This does not mean that Libras don't know how to make decisions or can't make decisions. It just means at times it can be hard because they don't like choosing sides or being pushed to make a decision. And they will often be found weighing the pros and cons of something to come to a decision. But they can be very easygoing people because of this, oftentimes being fine with whatever someone wants to do. And when Libras love, they won't be too needy or clingy, or want you to be too needy or clingy. They will seek a relationship that will bring balance. And they will always pull their own weight in a relationship because they are very much about a we and a partnership. And they will tend to love with all their heart and soul, and wish to make you happy, and their love will be very unselfish. Libras also don't like confrontations, and so they will work very hard to keep the peace and to be fair and to keep things harmonious. Libras are also very social and love to mingle, and they have a way around people being very pleasant and charming, and so people will find it very hard not to want to be around a Libra. These people will also oftentimes be very good listeners because of their need for fairness. They will always be willing to listen to your point of view or your side on something while remaining non-judgmental. And again, because Libras have such a need for justice and fairness, very rarely will they be outwardly mean or rude to somebody. Even if they don't get along with somebody or someone doesn't like them, that doesn't mean that they're going to be mean to them. They will oftentimes be diplomatic. And this to them isn't about being fake, because to them, just because you don't get along with somebody or they don't get along with you doesn't mean that you can't be cordial. And so they will always treat everyone with respect. Libras also have a very sharp memory, almost a memory like an elephant. And so if you ever hurt a Libra, even though they will have a very cool, calm, and collected attitude about them, but they will tend to remember a hurt for a very long time. And so like I said, Libras are here to learn about balance, and they also show other people about balance. And they also teach us that there's always two sides to a situation, and that you should always be fair and just, and that life should be lived with love, beauty, and harmony. So those are just some of the characteristics that make up a Libra's personality. And so on that note, I'm going to end today's video. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And you can also find me on Instagram at Hannah Rokes. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!